Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Taylor Hayes returned to City with a secret opinion, and it puts a new perspective on everything that she has been saying. For case, she participated a moment with her son, Steffy Forrester, and explained how proud she was of her. While on the face this feels like just a nice moment for the mama and son, it could have an important deeper reason behind it. Numerous presume that Taylor's opinion is terminal, and she returned to City to make amends and see her family one last time before she was gone. Still, while she wanted to keep this as a secret, it's formally being shown to people. Taylor wanted to keep this on the down low, still, she formally told Lee Finnegan. Lee, indeed though she's a croaker, will presumably ultimately let this slip to someone. Sure, you can argue croaker case confidentiality, but this is a cleaner pieces. Worse yet however, Ridge Forrester witnessed her take a fall. Ridge is the only defense between Taylor and the rest of the world knowing. Of course, Ridge will want Taylor to tell her family and musketeers and partake the news after just dealing with Eric Forrester's health news just a many months agone. Is Taylor going to say anything however, or will Ridge blunder her secret? Ridge isn't going to take this information to his grave however, he's learned from Eric the significance of participating your health with your musketeers and family, and he wouldn't want to deal with this again, if anything. Whether Taylor agrees with him telling people or not, the verity is going to come out and Taylor will be nurtured by her entire family. Of course, that's if she's telling the verity. There's still a shred of mistrustfulness about her illness and how she returned back to City right now. Is she really trying to pull one over on everyone as a way to get back to Ridge, or is she really suffering? The question is still over in the air, but we hope if she's sick that she'll tell everyone. What do you suppose? Should Taylor just tell her family the verity, and do you suppose that it could be life-hanging? Grace Buckingham will move forward with the cardiac enzyme test that she mentioned to Taylor Hayes, and Ridge Forrester. Ridge will give Taylor a little more support, so he'll formally again remind her that she's not alone presently. It's clear that Ridge is committed to helping Taylor and figuring out if her condition might actually be commodity treatable. Ridge isn't induced, they should believe Taylor's heart failure opinion, especially without the proper testing. Still, Taylor has further of a doom and dusk intelligence where she's formally preparing for the end. That's why effects may take a shocking turn for Taylor once Dr. Buckingham delivers the results she needs. Since Brooke Logan is looking for Ridge, Taylor may wind up transferring him off to meet with her. Maybe Taylor will contend there's no point in Ridge staying around for the outgrowth of her test and pledge to give him updates subsequently. That could leave Taylor on her own when she gets some stunning news from Dr. Buckingham. Since we know Taylor will have her dubieties about her opinion before the week's over, that could mean she's not fading presto after all. Of course, it's possible Ridge will hang around to hear Taylor's results as well, but there'd be more drama if Taylor gets them by herself. That could leave Taylor in a position where she has to decide what she'll tell Ridge latterly. Taylor eventually has Ridge's attention on her rather abruptly, so could she let him believe she's still on the path to an early grave? There are surely going to be some twists in this B&B plot, so we'll bring you more prognostications on what's coming up for Taylor. In the meantime, let's talk about Bill Spencer. Since he'll let his guard down with Katie Logan, Bill will let his vulnerability shine through and bring out some strong feelings for Katie, but she still wouldn't be ready to commit to a romantic reunion. Over with Hope Logan and Carter Walton, they'll have another kittenish commerce. Carter and Hope are teetering on the edge of commodity further than fellowship, indeed if they know it's a bad idea to mix business with pleasure. Hope and Carter will remain drawn to each other, so stay tuned to see how their connection will complicate the situation at work. Ridge Forrester, to prompt Taylor Hayes to get an alternate opinion. Still, Taylor will be full of defenses as to why it's not necessary. Taylor has told Ridge the verity about her opinion. Taylor had to tell Ridge after he set up her collapsed on the ground. Taylor admitted that in Europe, a croaker said she has heart failure. Taylor insists that she knows the progression of the condition, and she doesn't have important time left. Ridge to reel over Taylor's opinion. Ridge is determined to help heal Taylor. Indeed, though Taylor prayed Ridge to keep her illness a secret from everyone, he'd a condition. Ridge agreed to keep quiet, but only if Taylor was witnessing treatment. For starters, Ridge wants Taylor to get an alternate opinion. Ridge is going to have a hard time keeping Taylor's secret. Flashback, Lee Finnegan knows too. So, it's only a matter of time before others find out. Most probably, Steffy Forrester Finnegan might be the last to know, just as Ridge was with Eric's death plot. Taylor threw her arms around Ridge, but for keeping her secret. When Ridge insists on Taylor seeing a specialist, she'll vacillate. Taylor will contend that she formerly knows the progression of the condition, and there's no point in wasting time. Still, Ridge knows from Eric Forrester's situation that this hurts further than it helps. It's clear from the spoilers latterly in the week that Taylor ultimately sees Dr. Grace Buckingham, who's a cardiologist. It's also known that Grace has an opinion for Taylor, but it's not heart failure. So, that will leave Taylor and Ridge with further questions than answers, it sounds like. What does the unborn hold for Lee, John Finnegan, Brooke Logan, and the other characters? Well, Spencer seems to be on a collision course with Elektra, and sparks could fly between the two of them. Could Will fall for Elektra and start a love with her? Could Will and Elektra be the coming hot love at Forrester Creations? Ivy Forrester made it straight the last time Shue as in City that she was coming for Liam Spencer soon. Of course, Steffy Forrester fitted herself in their discussion in an attempt to make Ivy back out. Still, Liam is single and wouldn't mind mingling with Isaac's wife. Ivy planted a kiss on Liam that left no doubt what she had in mind. Ivy wants to see where effects could go between her and Liam, and she's accompanying her bastard, Elektra, to Los Angeles. Could these Spencer sisters fall for these Forrester ladies? Could Will find himself falling in love now that he's back home where he belongs? Will Elektra be his new love interest? Elektra is set to arrive in Los Angeles in October, and spoilers suggest that she'll sweep Will off his bases. Of course, Katie Logan may advise Will about moving too presto. After all, Elektra doesn't exactly sound like a name of someone who's laid aft and calm. Elektra sounds like she could be seductive and edgy. Could Elektra be a little too important for Will to handle? Will clearly has nothing differently to do but hang out with his big family Liam. Still, Liam and Will only have so important to talk about. Still, Liam and Will could clearly take the Forrester ladies out for a night on the city. Will Liam and Will both end up dating the Forrester ladies? Will Katie and Bill Spencer advise Will to stay down? Bill lately got the shock of his life when Luna Nozawa turned from a sweet and loving girl to a boggling psychotic person. Bill allowed. This girl was his son, only to find out that the faked a maternity test, boggled two men and abducted his partner's son-in-law because Steffy figured out what Luna was over to. Surely Will would end up being in a poisonous relationship like R.J. Forrester. Katie saw what her horse son went through and wouldn't want her son to be in that situation. Will Katie and Bill help Will from having a fall love with Elektra? Could Liam and Ivy reconnect as well?